Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got done watching Red Notice. This is a 2021 Netflix film, and the plot. Okay, the plot is we meet Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, who plays this special agent who is going after basically thieves, right? First is Ryan Reynolds, who I guess has been a thief his whole life. He's been able to rob all of these numerous artifacts and special jewels. But when shit goes wrong for both of them, when The Rock gets framed for being a criminal, he needs to not only clear his name, but he needs to work with Ryan Reynolds in order to go after the actual biggest thief in the story. I'm talking about Gal Gadot. Now, what I thought of Red Notice was, I thought the movie was just okay. It was just okay. It was fine. I honestly, when I first heard about this movie, probably a year or two ago, I remember thinking, wow, I cannot wait to see this film. Between the cast, great cast, especially your main characters. I couldn't wait to see their dynamics. I couldn't wait to see them interact. And also because if anybody remembers Hobbs and Shaw, Ryan Reynolds had sort of a surprise part in that film. In the scenes where him and The Rock interacted and bounced back and forth off of each other, it was great. It was hilarious. Some of the best parts of that movie. So I thought, wow, a whole film with those two? I'm in. I'm down. Finally, The Rock is taking a break from doing a movie with Kevin Hart, because this could have easily have been with Kevin Hart. But I think the big issue with this film, the reason why I didn't love it as much as I was hoping, is because it's a lot of been there, done that. It's a lot of, okay, we sort of have been down this road for a lot of, like The Rock, for example. The Rock, as charming as Dwayne Johnson is, and he's likable, he's good, he's obviously believable when it comes to action scenes and playing a big, tough motherfucker whenever he has to, right? Of course. But it does feel like The Rock has been playing the same sort of character for years now. And I think there is something about me wanting to see him play somebody different, a different type of role, whether it's maybe more of a criminal, more of a villain. Maybe that's why I'm looking forward to seeing him in Black Adam. Ryan Reynolds, who is always great. I always laugh at Ryan Reynolds' humor, his sarcastic nature, his seemingly ad-libbed lines that are just coming off the top of his head, but they're always so great. This felt like Ryan Reynolds was sort of going through the motions. It felt like he knew what people want to see Ryan Reynolds do. They want to see him act like Deadpool. They want to see him just not take anything seriously, be funny, be sarcastic. And maybe the script just wasn't that strong because I didn't find myself laughing as much with Ryan Reynolds' jokes. Like, I might have smirked a couple times. I might have even giggled once. But I didn't have any laugh out loud moments. And that's, again, surprising, shocking. Gal Gadot, who, like I said, plays Bishop, the main villain. This was cool because Gal Gadot, we obviously know her as Wonder Woman, and she's been in a couple other stuff too. But seeing her as the main villain, I thought was a nice thing for her. She got to show a little more charisma than we're used to. We got to see her being a lot more snarky and showing different personalities. So I will say that Gal Gadot probably took most advantage of this role. I thought the action itself was fairly straightforward. It wasn't like it was anything that I've never seen before. There was actually a couple of action beats, like at the beginning, Ryan Reynolds and The Rock are fighting each other, and they both go through the window of the building. And even the way how the camera follows them out the window as they fall onto another roof part of the building, I was like, man, I've seen this type of action and even the way it's shot so many times. And I'm talking about this movie as if I was disappointed, and maybe I was a little bit to a certain extent, just because I wanted to laugh more. I wanted to be more into this. I did start to check out a little bit as far as caring about the plot, caring about them having to go after this egg artifact. I guess there's 3 eggs that date all the way back to ancient times, and dude, it's a plot that you've seen 100 times. I know that they try to have a couple of twists near the end of the movie. I'm not going to give it away, but there's one twist in particular with one of the main characters that I said, fuck you. Because it's so out of left field. It's so out of nowhere. And it so doesn't really make much sense as far as this character doing this particular thing. But okay, fine. It ends with them setting up for a sequel. So who knows? The setup for where they end, even though this movie felt fairly long, it wasn't like this movie felt short, but it did end in a very abrupt way, in a way where it's like, alright, I guess we're done now? I guess it's over now? I'd be much more interested in a sequel to see if they would do something different, or now that these characters are at the point that they are in the story, maybe the next installment would be much better. I don't know. Overall, this is definitely a Netflix and chill type of movie.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Red Notice. What did you think of it? Did you like it more than I did? Maybe I came in with too much expectations. I wanted to be wowed a little bit more. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!